Okay, this part here. If you're asked to integrate e²ｘ cosine 2x, this is what we call infinite integral. It will just go on forever. So let me explain to you how it works. So similarly, this is by parts, definitely. But the problem with this, right, is that these two parts here comes from the bottom end of the Liate series. And remember when I say that the reason why these two are pushed below the Liate is because they are repetitive. They will just keep getting it. You differentiate it, you will get back themselves. Okay. So the first thing is, of course, you let this be u if you want to, and then this is like okay. It doesn't matter which one is u. So by Liate, this should be your u lah. So you can just let this be your u. Not an issue. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is that I'm gonna let u equals to cosine 2x. Then I'm gonna let dv dx equals to e²x. Okay. Then what we can do is du dx is actually negative 2 sine 2x. Then v is actually half the integral of this is this lah. So integrate this. Okay, is this okay? So from here, what we can write is actually uv, which is half e²x cosine 2x minus 2 sine 2x multiplied by half e²x dx. Okay, so multiply them. This will be half e²x cosine 2x plus e²x sine 2x. Okay. You do another round by parts. So just now you already done one round. This is another by parts, right? So just now this was by parts here, which is uv v u minus du dx times v. Then you do another round by parts. So this round here, you similarly let u equals to sine 2x. Okay, maybe u1, you put label u1. Then dv dx equals to e²x. Just make sure that if you choose e²x for the first time, the second one, the dv dx is e²x, then the second one is also dv dx, okay? You just take the same, or if u is trigo, just keep this one trigo, what I'm saying. So du1 dx will just be 2 cosine 2x. v1 will be half e²x. Is that okay? Great. So then when you do this, half e²x cosine 2x, another by part. So uv is half e²x sine 2x minus of 2 cosine 2x half e²x dx. Once you've done this already, you will get half e²x cosine 2x plus half e²x sine x 2x minus of e²x cosine 2x dx. Now this is a philosophy in life. What is it? If you are part of the problem and part of the solution, you are the problem. Understand that? So if you're part of the problem and you're part of a solution, you are obviously the problem. If you don't know you're the own problem, right? Then you should know. Slap yourself in the face. So what you need to do is essentially treat this as one entity. Now, if you continue by parts here, you're gonna repeat whatever you do. You understand? You keep going on forever until thy kingdom come. Okay, the idea is essentially treat this as an entity. This whole thing here as like I. This is I. Okay, then this is your I. Usually we'll treat this as I lah. So if you rewrite everything down nicely, you have I equals to half e²x cosine 2x plus half e²x sine 2x minus I. Is that okay? Then essentially you want to solve for I ma. Move the I to the other side. So 2I is equals to half. I just factorize this out because it looks nicer. Sine 2x. Then I is equals to 1/4 e²x. Okay? So this case here, this I, obviously this I is what we let this I be. I let I, so E. This is a very cool trick. This is the first time when I saw this, I was like quite impressed by how people will think of that. Okay, so you practice the next two questions.